Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live.
Oh yeah, man. It's good,
Hey
man.
Russ,
Good
what's up,
Saturday,
brother?
baby. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm hanging in there, man. Just
good.
just it's Saturday night. We're hanging out, having a good time. We're trying to have a good time. I mean, I know,
Absolutely.
I know you had some sad news this week, and it's
Yeah.
been rough on you. And
Uh, there's a friend of mine named Bill Wall.
mhm.
Let me go ahead and share his picture. Bill was a co-owner at Comics Connection in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
I haven't lived in Pennsylvania in over a decade now, but I did keep in touch with Bill, and he was a very good friend to me. Always was able to discuss comics with him. I was talking to another friend of mine uh, who used to work for Bill, and she had the same experiences of just a loving human being.
Yeah.
Uh, just a great guy. This guy, like Bill, opened my eyes to other comics besides just
Gotcha.
superhero comics.
Sure. Because when you're kids, that's pretty much what you're focused on a lot.
Yeah.
And it takes meeting somebody like him to say, hey, have you ever tried reading any of this or trying to see that? And then you go, oh wow, then you discover somebody a whole new world
Yeah.
of comics.
And the thing that sucked was like he had family down here in Florida, down in the Keys, and
Yeah.
so I think it was the Keys or like right before the Keys,
Mhm.
and he always talked about he'd be driving down here and we'd hang out sometime, and it just never fucking materialized.
Yeah, it sucks.
And like that is just the refrain with so many friends that we've lost is just like talk, and then like not doing it and not getting together, and that shit needs to
Yeah.
stop.
Oh, true. Yeah, when you were first talking about him, I didn't. What really got me remembering him, what you was when you were talking about the Silver Surfer,
Yeah,
and
Comics
yeah,
Connection in Mechanicsburg is
yeah,
a great shop. Those guys, anybody local to Pennsylvania, those guys are gonna need all the love and support that they can get. Um, I don't know what the situation is with ownership anymore. Um, before I went there, they were in the mall, and there was a
right.
guy named Ned involved. I think he still owns the other Comics Connection location, but Bill Mark Brooks is an artist on X-Men now,
Hmm.
and he was local to Mechanicsburg. And no matter what little fucking fly by night book Mark was doing, it was always quality. He
Yeah.
couldn't help that he was starting out in these small publishers just wouldn't fucking bite. But the
Hmm.
work was always there, and this guy is
Sure.
now considered probably in the past 20 years one of the best artists that's been on X-Men. And Bill used to always free comic book day. There'd be Mark Brooks there at a table,
That's
fucking
pretty cool.
supporting this dude, just giving him that spot.
Pretty awesome.
Bill had the 501st in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
that was my man. Like, and that big ass Silver Surfer statue, boy, a life size Silver Surfer statue in the middle of your shop. Fucking amazing.
Telling me that, I'm just like, I kept thinking that's all I'd fucking need is a goddamn server to intimidate me. I was like, I'm sorry. From all the bad shit I said.
I'm gonna go ahead and take one from my boy.
Nice.
Let's go do that. Bill, rest in peace, brother.
Indeed, brother. Indeed. It always does suck when you lose somebody that you're tight with. And then if you haven't seen them for a while, like you said, you're right. It's kind of like, oh man, I should. We got trying to make more effort. It sucks.
What's up, Wolfie?
But Wolfenstein. But hey, it sounds like he was. It sounds like he lived a good life, though, man. He did what he liked to do. And
yeah.
Yeah, shit. That's cool. So, oh,
Rest in peace.
indeed. Rest in peace.
Now we had some stuff we wanted to talk about and stuff. And again, this is a hangout week, guys. Links are in the chats. If there needs to be another one, message me and I'll get you a link.
Yeah, if y'all want to hop on. Shit.
Yeah. We got StreamYard links, so you guys can participate. We're gonna talk wrestling later. We're gonna probably talk some comics. Right now, this is something I don't think I told you about, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
On Twitter, I came across, because I follow a lot of Star Trek shit, and Star Trek was a trending topic. This young man, Bob the Goblin, Butt Slammer Bob,
Butt Slammer Bob,
had an uncle who passed recently, and he owned one of the largest Star Trek collections in the country.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
This is only 4 of over 90 pictures required to document 3+ entire rooms stacked with nothing but Star Trek. Please share it around. I want to give it a good home.
That is insane.
Look at this shit. Look at that Lego fucking Enterprise there.
That's fucking bonkers.
Some of these have to be filming models because of the size.
Yeah.
He has a pretty extensive Eagle Moss collection and Playmates
collection. I'm sure. He probably has everything they've ever done.
But if you look at the size of some of these had to have been like that board cube up there. If it's not a custom, that's a filming model, because nobody released anything that big. And that Enterprise down there, unless that's a Playmates, right here, the original with the orange nacelles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, because the Playmates one is right here. This is obviously a recreation chair. I think Diamond might have done it. It was very expensive at the time that it came out. But that's
neat.
That's the Playmates Enterprise down there. Just to show you. And those ships are at least a foot across. Like a foot long. So if you look up here at this other Enterprise with the orange nacelle here, that bad boy's got to be at least like 2.5 feet long.
That's wild, dude.
So that's just one picture. All right, let's go on to the next one. Here's all the fucking dolls and shit.
Oh, look at all the figures. Holy shit. Look at that.
All the 5 the Playmate.
Yeah, the five parts articulation ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember all those.
He's got a 10 forward here in the middle.
The play set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a playset
or is that maybe he did it? Maybe it's a Dio. Yeah, that he made. It may have been with a Dio. I thought they did some playsets though. I thought they did.
They did a couple of playsets, but they're mostly small. Like they did a transporter room. They did a bridge.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely remember a transporter room. I don't remember that one. They made some
standees.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Look at
holy shit. That's crazy. It's quite a my God.
Yeah, there's definitely some grills in there if you're a Star Trek collector.
I mean, I wonder, is he trying to keep this collection together and sell it to somebody
I don't know what his intentions are, but that was an impressive collection.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I've got my like 10 to 12 ships, and that's about what I'm gonna have.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, I bought Anna, I think, an Enterprise D for Christmas, and I think it's the Playmates one. And it's got the sound effects and shit. So
there's a Playmates one, and there's a Diamond Select one.
Yeah, I don't think this is the Diamond Select one. I think this is the Playmates one.
Said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I don't believe that there was an Art Asylum D. I think it was just Diamond and Playmates.
Yeah.
It was crazy because like what ended up happening when Diamond got the license is they built off of the Playmates models.
Oh, no shit. Did they really?
And like added like diamond sculpting to them. So they were like
a lot
more highly detailed. So they were getting like $100 for those ships, where fucking Playmates was getting like $25.50.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't worry, the Playmate ones are cool enough, but Diamond probably added a lot more detail. Like you said,
There is a big difference.
maybe they did some shadowing,
Yeah.
where it makes the details stick out more too. I don't know. It's
I've got
Diamonds.
I've got an Enterprise A, the one from Undiscovered Country.
Yeah,
I've got that one from Diamond. The plastic is such a higher quality than anything they did with the Playmates.
I'm sure.
And then like it's sculpted, but you can tell it's from the same blueprint. It's just like somebody just went and fucking carved it up better.
That's pretty badass, though. I mean, I like some of the eagle moss. I've seen some of the ones that they did. They did a couple different sizes though, didn't they?
Yeah, that was the thing. Was they released a lot of product. With Eagle Moss, you could get a very respectable collection.
I know there was a Klingon bird of prey that they did, or warbird, I should say.
I've got the Playmates one. I just can't get up from my desk and get it.
I've always loved the Klingon ships.
Yeah, I
find them to be fascinating, and Anna's always telling me she thinks the Klingon ships are boring and ugly.
That's why I like them, man. They're these big fucking bricks that fly through space that just like scream, "Don't fuck with me."
Absolutely.
Like the Romulan stuff looks kind of menacing, but it's too pretty.
Yeah, it's almost like it's too smooth. It has just too smooth a looks to it. Man. It's not.
And then in the original series, when the Romulans first came around, they had Klingon ships.
They had Klingon, yeah. Their ships were Klingon ships.
Dude, check this out, Russ. What up, Tron Viper?
Tron, no shit. Oh my god. Whoa, that's this. Whoa.
Dude, I'm supposed to see him this upcoming Sunday.
Where in the hell has he been?
Oh man, he lives in. I don't want to speak out of turn, but he's in Florida. Not too far from me. Yeah, dude.
All you mothers moving down south, man. Shit.
Man, I'm trying to make people move down here, and it's the only reason I ain't fucking screaming at the fucking border to Georgia.
Dear God, you don't want to move there.
I don't know. I might want to move to Marjorie Taylor Greene's district.
That's a shit show. Oh God, yeah, for real. Oh God, what a shit show. No, it's cool, man. Man, good for him. I haven't seen him so long. God damn, I miss him. I see him so long. Shit,
that's one dude that you talk to, and it's always positive. I love it.
Good dude, just an all around positive person, good person. No. Always can put a smile on your face because sometimes he would say something very funny. He would just crack me up. Not even out of malice, but just something funny as shit. Crack me up. Or he would just comment on something that somebody else said, and I'll fucking roll, man. Just that kind of.
Just make sure. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the Southern channel too.
Okay.
Where Tron's at. So if he has time and feels the urge, brother, you're more than welcome.
You're more definitely, brother. Definitely come on in and shit.
Pop in. And if anybody's noticed that there's not a link or they can't find a link, please let me know somewhere.
Yeah.
And, we'll get you hooked up.
Shit, man.
Oh man, yeah. He says I'll highlight the comment in a second, but he said he's looking forward to next weekend too. It's nothing. It's just a little VFW that's a one room. It's like the smallest little shit ever. But there's a few good little restaurants around here. And it's always about seeing people too. Gary might try to make it.
Sure, you're gonna go and you're
gonna. Ricky, I think, has baseball and shit.
Yeah.
Oscar might make it, he said, which would be awesome.
Oscar, that'd be good to see Oscar, man. That's another one of a guy I haven't heard from in a long time. Good God.
That's just a pretty man.
definitely a pretty man. As pretty as they come, brother.
Yeah.
Nah, it's awesome though. Sometimes those are the best things.
Yeah.
You walk, do your quick walkthrough, buy what you want to buy, and then go ahead and go out and bullshit. With the boys, hang out, have a good
I'm
time.
gonna be honest with you. Like between like being kind of excited for next weekend, I don't care if it's just me and fucking Tron. I'm
Yeah.
good. Just fucking
Sure.
hanging out and shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about making Baltimore happen because there's enough fucking time.
Well, because it's not until later on, right? I mean,
it's not till November this
November, yeah. So that's plenty of time. I should be
year. And it's not like I need to get a fucking ticket to the show to have fun.
Yeah, for me, it's it's easy for me. I'm just gonna drive, man. It's like about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive for me. It's just nothing. Like I can't, it's almost in my backyard, I mean, shit. I thought
I wish I could make BotCon.
Yeah, well,
it's just not real. It's just not realistic with the turnaround in time, the expense, the time to get back and forth.
Yeah, it was.
I love you, Haiti. I hope to be going to another BotCon soon. And I don't even like the DFCon guys. Let's be fucking real here.
Well, I don't know. I'm not. I never really I didn't get too much into the crazy shit that was going on between. All I know is
I thought I shared the link in Eric's group, and I guess I did not. Let's go ahead and get my bullshit going here. I am so sorry, guys. That is, if I don't link something in the group, it's never out of malice.
Yeah, it's never intentional. Just missed it.
This is going in E's group here. I'm gonna message EE. And I am sorry, fellas. I did not know that I didn't message the other group. That was definitely it is in the MPSP group. So everybody should be linked. We should have peoples. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah.
I just remember there being kind of and like I said, I only was there for the day, and I feel like I missed a lot of the fun. Everyone knows the fun times of TF cons anyway. We're at night, so we are all drinking and having a good time.
Here we go. It begins.
Oh man, fucking love it. What's up, man? How you doing?
Not too much, man. Yo, so what's going on with Sam? He in jail or something?
Dude, I guess there's some law.
Did he finally snap and slap a little kid in school or something?
I have no idea, brother. He's supposed to be back hopefully next week. He's been fucking balling out with that fucking wrestling like every season. It's like we got Sam is out on the road with his kids like Ricky every weekend. And he's got 4 of them.
I fucking told him if he had the fucking vasectomy like I told him earlier on, he'd be fucking fine. Jesus Christ. He can't keep his hands off his wife, dude. He wants to bang around constantly. It's like, come on. Use some control. Damn. But, I
don't know, man. They think they got to repopulate the world.
For sure. His wife probably the first year me say that, be like, hey, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Hey, you gotta let me know what's going on with Saquon Barkley. Is he? Are the Giants gonna keep re-sign him, or because I keep hearing that the Eagles are interested in him, and I don't want him.
They said they're not gonna franchise tag him now, so it will either be some kind of contract or he's gonna go somewhere else.
Fuck, if he comes to Philly, I'm gonna shit myself because he's a good player when he's healthy.
That's the only thing.
That's my worry. He just can't stay healthy, man.
If you don't want him to be your main, if he's not, you're going to be the focus of your running game.
Yeah,
and he's just a second piece.
That might be okay.
And you don't break the bank, for what he thinks he's fucking worth.
Yeah,
sure.
All right.
But if he's going to be your number one back, and you're going to sign him to a lucrative deal, good luck.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried they're going to overpay that motherfucker, and I just don't. I don't.
Think he's gonna go to the Eagles?
Well, apparently Philly's
got a
really
team for him.
hot and heavy for him, man. They're
I
interested
got a
in
team
him,
for him.
and I don't.
Even when he's healthy,
Yeah,
the knock in college was the same as it was in the NFL.
Durability.
Not even the durability, the big player bust.
yeah. He is a home run guy. He's a home run hitter, but in between those home run hits, it's hard to get a lot out of him. You know, so
part of it. Yes, the Giants have probably the worst offensive line in the fucking league. That doesn't help him, but still, like he does not strike me like when I watch the games.
right,
Like he runs into the backs of
the
his
blockers.
linemen.
Yeah,
he doesn't have either the vision sometimes to hit the hole, the patience sometimes to let that hole develop. Like, you know, it just, so he's not the guy. You're up by 6 minutes left. You got the ball in the fourth quarter. You can't grind the clock with him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What I don't like about Saquon, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's not a grinding kind of back, and not at all. Now, where I do like him is he can catch out the backfield. I do like he can act as another receiver, and he can catch a bit.
Yes,
so that's nice to have. And the Eagles' offense utilizes that a good bit, and I think he could be. But see, I don't mind him if he's as long as he's another running back with there's got to be a multi-back system.
That's what I was trying to say. Like
he's going to leave the Giants, go to the Philly, and win fucking MVP next year. Like, that's New York Giant luck. You know,
that's
what I see.
Here's how he would fit on the Browns. Nick Chubb is coming back from a bad knee injury this year. But even when he comes back, he'd be the featured back. Saquon Barkley could fill that Kareem Hunt role in that offense.
Problem is, I don't think Saquon's going to be that back.
No,
for anybody yet.
Yeah, so I think he wants to be the primary guy, and he wants money.
Yep.
And I just think that, and I think if he thinks he's if he thinks like he's worth $10 million a year or something. He's not, but and he's not. That's what he's gonna push for. I hope the Eagles have enough sense to say, nah, sorry.
And we're starting in Cleveland. We're starting to see the fucking Deshaun Watson crunch too. We're having to trade away Teller. It looks like our tackle. He was injured last year, but he's a great fucking left tackle. And fucking Greg Newsome.
There are a lot of teams this year having to let go of players. Our free agency is gonna be full of safeties and corners and lots of running backs, and a decent amount of veteran QBs are going to be available too, which is really interesting.
But
that
is the one thing that kind of helps keep the NFL competitive.
No, true that. You're right. It does. You're seeing it now. Those big fat contracts, they're starting to catch up with teams, and
can't build these super teams that are going to last 5, 6, 7, 10 years.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Once your window's closed, then you got to find a way to reopen it to get cheaper and better. It's hard to do, but
I mean, look at Seattle when Russell won his first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So is he officially out of Denver?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually visited with the Giants this week.
He did. Yep. Yeah, he did. I heard he had what's the other visit? It's Pittsburgh, right? He was also going to visit with Pittsburgh, I heard.
Yeah. I don't know if I want him.
Well, what are you guys doing with Jones?
Oh, Jones, right. I was right. Jones is a fucking... Would they pay him? Jones is the starting quarterback. Let's just understand that right now.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys. I didn't know if you guys.
He has a 4-year.
Okay.
He has a 4-year, 2 guaranteed. So after this season, they could do what they want. I think.
Is he going to be ready at the beginning of the start of the season?
That's
where it's
supposed to be.
All right.
He supposedly will be. We will see. I think what's going to happen is, depending on how the draft plays out and who's available, they'll grab a quarterback, and go from there.
The one thing I
You,
would
gra-
say,
you grab one of the top quarterbacks in the draft. He sits a year behind Jones. Jones shows, Giants are no better next year. Jones is gone. And
Right.
do you
And
think
then
it's
he-
time to
rookie-
cut bait on Jones?
what happened?
Do you think it's time to cut bait on Jones?
The only reason why I'm feeling that way at this point now is durability and injuries.
Mhm.
He's been hurt every year of his career. He has not. I don't think he's played a full season yet.
I could
Either.
see why the Giants would bring in Russ.
See, the
If-
problem here's the thing.
He's cheap too.
That's the thing. Price and I mean, say what you will about Jones. Jones ain't the problem because the Giants have bigger problems than just a quarterback. Well, not.
Right.
They
It's
do
not
have
like
bigger-
all we need. It's not like all we need is a quarterback. That's
Well,
the thing.
true.
Like there's too many holes.
Yeah.
Wilson ain't going to make a difference for the Giants next year.
I think he could make a difference from you guys off the field.
May possibly
Like in a mentor role for Jones for a year.
possibly. Look, so let's see. I'm not in front of a phone right now or a computer.
What do you mean?
How many games did the Giants win last year? 5 or 6. Someone remind
Yeah,
me.
it wasn't too many. I know they're drafting like they're in the
Fifth.
top 10, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in the top 10.
Yeah. So they didn't. Yeah, they definitely.
6.
6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.
I will tell you this, and I will die on this hill.
Mhm.
If Jones don't get hurt last year, Giants were a playoff team. The Giants would have been in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And I will, and if you go back and you watch, and you look at the games that they lost with fucking not Gino, what's his fucking name? Tyrod.
DeVito. Oh, Tyrod. Sorry.
DeVito won 3 games for them.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's true. He did. He won some games. Yeah, that's interesting.
1 point loss to the fucking Jets where they refused to let Tyrod DeVito throw the ball.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
His
weird.
first game.
Yeah.
Well, it was his very first game. He was third string and didn't.
Story hadn't
Um,
started.
There was that streak from when Jones got hurt. The Buffalo game was another game where Tyrod blew that game. I don't know if anybody remembers what he did at the half, where the Giants got stopped at the 1, where he fucked up the clock.
Hmm.
They didn't even get a field goal out of it, and they were on the 1 yard line because he fucked up the clock.
That's
That's
fucking
2
crazy,
losses right
dude.
there. That's 2 losses right there. And there was another one where if you'd have had a halfway decent QB, they would have won.
You
And
gotta-
Barkley was hurt for a while. Giants would have been a playoff team again last year.
you gotta remember.
And
I mean,
say what you will.
10-7 could probably get you into playoffs. in
Oh
the
yeah,
NFC.
definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
9
for sure.
and 7
So.
would have got them.
Not-
Might have
yeah.
got them in the playoffs
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right about that. It definitely could have.
because they beat Green Bay.
Yeah. That's
the Giants
interesting.
would've had the
That's
tiebreaker.
interesting. They did. They beat Green Bay, didn't they? They have a win over Green Bay. Green Bay went and stomped on Dallas.
So
Fucking funny, dude. Oh god.
would have been back-to-back playoff teams. Back to
Yeah.
back. And say whatever the fuck you will about how bad the Giants
I
were
mean-
the year before last year, or whatever you want to say about how
in the
fake,
playoffs.
They
how
had a
fake the Vikings were.
they had
They
a
still
playoff win.
knocked out. They still knocked out
Yeah.
the number 2 team with Daniel Jones as your
Yeah.
starting quarterback and a bad team around him. He still pulled out a playoff win. Say
I
whatever
wonder-
the fuck you will.
That's why I'm wondering if Russ for like a year wouldn't be a good investment.
Again, my thing with Daniel Jones, and I've always trying to give the dude the benefit of the doubt
Mhm.
because the Giants have just not done anything they're supposed to
Yeah.
help him win. You know, it's like he
Yeah.
has his problems. He's made his mistakes.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to throw him under the bus when you're making these mistakes because you have no choice sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you're trying to make a play because what are you going to do?
It's funny. I
What
see what you're saying, and I
You
totally
have
see what you mean.
talent around you.
Yeah.
When you have no talent around you, what are you going to do? Of course, your numbers aren't going to look good, so you start forcing shit.
Yeah,
he try to make plays.
But there's just sometimes when he may make mistakes that you're just like, no quarterback at this level should be doing that. Nobody. And it's like, come on, Danny.
And I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit. Because I saw Eli Manning do it his entire fucking career.
Yeah, but he's not Eli Manning. He's nowhere near it.
But again,
Eli's way better.
We're talking about making mistakes at points in your career where you shouldn't have done it. That's what Eli did his whole fucking career.
I know. Eli was able to get past it, but Eli did have some fuck ups at times. That's true.
Eli led the league in interceptions more than once in his career.
Yeah, that's true. But see, Eli would also, during the same game, he would throw a pick or two, but then all of a sudden level it out with 4 touchdown throws. Shit like that. He could turn a game around, Remember, we have a Hall of Fame quarterback who holds the career interceptions. He leads it. Brett Favre was an interception machine. I'm always
and I think and Nick, if you're in front of a computer, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Peyton has thrown more interceptions in his career than Eli did. If I remember on the all-time interception list, Eli is not even in the top 10 all time. I think he's in the top 20 all time.
It's possible,
but not top 10.
I would also say, but take a look at Peyton's.
Of course,
I wonder if Peyton has more pass attempts than Eli and that kind of thing.
Of course. And, who's the best? What's the best wide receiver Eli ever played with?
Jeez, probably Odell. Yeah,
Odell maybe, and that was the end of his career.
Most of his
Giants were really bad.
Most of his receivers were not. To me, he never had a superstar. Yeah, but I don't even know if Victor Cruz was like a deep guy, man. I don't even know if I would, and I don't even know if I would call Victor Cruz a superstar receiver though. He wasn't.
He never was. He never
was.
I think he made a Pro Bowl one
year. And he was a good deep threat guy. He could air the ball out to him because he could outrun a lot of corners, but I don't know.
When the knocks come against Eli,
Eli never really played with a superstar receiver.
Peyton has 251 interceptions.
Yeah.
Eli's 244.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're fairly close.
But
fairly close,
time, Eli has 366. This is regular season, by the way.
Right.
366 TDs. Peyton has 539.
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
Go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But what I'm saying, when people start the Eli knock, it's like about his interceptions. Got a lot of other Hall of Fame quarterbacks with more interceptions.
Like I said, fucking Brett Favre.
Eli is in the top 10 in pass yards, in touchdown thrown, and completions all time.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Eli benefited from having one coach for most of his career.
That's true.
One scheme, one coach. Daniel Jones is now on his 4th or 5th coach in 6 years. Every year, they're different offensive scheme.
That's
he had nobody with him, which is why the only reason why I'm willing to move on for Daniel Jones now, though, is I'm concerned about his health. I'm concerned about his ability to stay healthy.
We were talking about that with Baker Mayfield and how many times he's had to change systems and shit like that. And
sometimes
you can't blame the quarterback for what
you can't.
Right now, there's a big asterisk next to Daniel Jones' name for me. I don't know what kind of quarterback he is. I saw him lead the Giants to a playoff win with a bad team, no receivers at all.
By the way, he ran his ass off that season too.
Yeah,
he ran a lot.
And also, again, my complaint about quarterbacks that need to run, they don't last.
It's true. If you got to run too much, you got to run smart, and it's hard to
More
do it.
and harder hits because they're not protected by rules; they're protected in the pocket.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
and all it
Yeah.
takes is one asshole to fucking
yeah.
put their
Who wants
shoulder
to?
into you while you're sliding.
He wants to lay the wood to a motherfucker. You know, that's all. It's,
Now,
yeah.
Did you guys see the TFCon LA panel? The reveals?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
Pictures of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
nothing
Like
new.
fans toy
It's
stuff.
nothing new, but it's.
Yeah.
I was
I
gonna
didn't see anything that for the companies I'm interested in.
Right.
Nothing that I didn't already know was coming.
I
So
was gonna get into that in a second, but since we got Wes here, I wanted to ask, man, US Express in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Not a bad choice.
So what did? Yeah. Okay. We were talking about how it's kind of interesting because it was a tag team with two really amazing pro wrestlers. That's not right.
Yeah.
But they were short lived. You know, it was a short lived team. It didn't go that long. You know,
It's probably a cheap way to get them both in instead of doing them separate. Maybe I don't know.
probably.
They were both
Probably.
NWA guys first.
I don't
That's
know, either way,
true.
I'm happy that they're getting in.
That's true.
Oh, there's Scotty.
Yeah, it is fun to see them getting their respect, though. You know,
Yeah,
just because
Yeah.
they're both tremendous pro wrestlers. I was a fan of both. How could you not be? You know, a lot of people's like memories of Wyndham were just as a horseman, and I'm like, dude, Wyndham was a badass before he was a horseman. Let me tell you. You know? And in return, yeah,
I feel bad for people that remember him as the stalker.
I don't remember that.
Dude, they had him with a fucking hunter gimmick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can just imagine how that was.
So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the panel photos from TFW 2005. They've got them.
That's interesting. I
Go ahead.
I forgot it was TFCon. It's
that LA one, man.
Yeah, I totally forgot. So I was like, damn. All right.
All right. So I guess they started off with Make Toys. Colorverse.
More seekers.
Yeah.
I'm sure, of course, right? It's got to be like.
Was that you that posted the pic in the chat, or was that somebody else?
That was somebody else. I forget who that was.
It's got to be
Scott. That was Scott. No, or Joe. That was Joe.
Joe, yeah.
And
Tangerine Swarm.
I am interested though in the ones they named after the Beatles, just because I'm a big Beatles fan.
Paul.
It's got to be one of the easiest money grabs in the world, I swear. Because you can make them, you can do all colors of them.
So they're going to be limited to 200 apiece. Like,
fucking great.
How limited of a run is that for a third-party product?
100 pieces. That's very limited.
Seems like it.
200 is.
No, I heard that they were making 100 a piece. Is that right or is that wrong?
It's 200 pieces per figure.
Oh, yeah, it's still a pretty limited release.
That's still a pretty limited release, I would imagine. 200 is not very much.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
even if it was just here in America, that's freaking. I would think still like a fairly low number.
Yeah. So I mean,
don't know like how many. I would love to know like what sales numbers are on third-party figures.
2,000 to 5,000 is usually. Like your fans' toys get up to the 4,000 to 5,000 pieces per.
Right.
But some of the other pieces are like a couple thousand. Is about what they do.
I mean, to make a run worth it, I would imagine just for any kind of molding thing, I think you have to do. You have to at least make, I'm sure, at least a couple thousand to make it worth it. I mean, it just seems that way. I mean,
like with this, they're making artificial scarcity.
That's true too.
They're already telling you there's only going to be 200 of these.
Yeah, so they're more of a collector's item, and then
but 200 for a figure nobody gives a shit about.
That's probably why they're
also saying like
you.
I don't know if it's artificial
by doing that small run.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's artificial scarcity because it is literally only 200 pieces.
Right,
So,
right. Well,
whether
it's
they're doing it on purpose or not, for whatever their reasons are.
Yeah.
I think what you're going for is they're manufacturing the scarcity purposely.
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah. So yeah, and obviously because
Drive up demand.
well, like you said, it's a thing that nobody gives a fuck about, right? So they gotta make you give a fuck about it in some way. Yeah, so.
That's definitely part of it. Like, I mean, who really wants? How many people do you know really want all these seekers in all these different colors?
Yeah,
And-
you have to be a
and
seeker
names
fanatic, man.
And names that characters that don't really exist in lore.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, okay.
Is Wolfie in chat? Wolfie in chat?
I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, Wolfie's went in.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, man.
Nah.
There we go, Wolf Nation.
I'm watching out for you.
Wolf Nation is a
Thank you.
cult.
Yeah, if you guys see anybody asking to get in or anything, please let me know because I can't see while I'm presenting.
So what's this company?
Star Toys.
Star Toys. Okay, Star Toys. Okay.
Their Blitzwing was solid.
Okay.
Their Blitzwing was solid.
Hey,
and really.
That looks like a
Is
G1 Trax.
Yep.
This has my attention.
Yes, 100%.
That's
This is one of the trashiest
wild.
Takara MPs.
Is it the worst?
I said one of. I said one of.
It's-
No, I'm
It's
saying,
not their
pretty
best.
bad.
It's not their best.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. They're the MP tracks from Scar is pretty bad. Hasn't been redone. So
Yeah.
I think this is very
Yeah.
smart for
Yeah.
this company.
It didn't have parts falling off it like the MP Rodimus. I'll give them that much.
Yeah,
And,
but you know,
That's another
it's
one.
so,
that's really
you can
bad.
see through the fucking thing. It's so aggravating. God.
And it's like they knew. It's like they knew I was out there saying, "Okay, I'm not going to do any more replacements in my collection. No more.
Are
no more
you
swap
sure
outs.
about that?
No more swap outs." Then they roll this shit out, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, but at this point, what is not a swap out? I think everything at this point,
Yeah.
G1 would be something.
Very,
to swap
very
out.
little.
Probably.
You are correct.
There's been
So-
so many. I mean, everyone's done a version of something, right? So,
Between
Well, there's
all the
plenty of them that I
companies,
didn't
so-
pick up though because I
yeah.
didn't like the original versions. Of them.
Gotcha.
And it's a smart mold too because you got at least 2 recolors off it.
I actually wrote Road Rage and who else?
Loud pedal.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Decepticon, right?
The
Yeah.
the red one and the black and purple.
Black one, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, look
so
at that.
there's your
Not bad.
Trying out for the
Yeah.
Rockets.
Nice.
fucking kicking that field goal.
Yeah.
That's nice underneath.
Yeah,
That's,
No, it
that's
looks
clean.
solid.
That's nice and
I'm
clean.
telling you, their Blitzwing was very well done, and for a really great price.
That's true.
01 Studio?
That's
Do
the
yourself.
Yeah,
Studio
Studio
Cell.
Cell.
Oh, okay. I should have known. If I had gone to the slide, I would have known.
There you go.
Scott, you grabbed this.
I did, and I like it. It's doing what it should do, which is to sit in there in my collection as a representation of Cybertron.
Nice.
Do you have it in planet mode?
I do.
Pretty cool, man. Shit. Why not? I've got
So
the.
seeing what you're saying, we're not seeing a lot of new shit.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh man.
Robot toys.
Okay.
Oh.
Yo, that Megatron head is goofy as fuck.
Well, this is legend scale, so
It
keep
is.
that in
Oh,
mind.
Oh, it is. It is.
This
Yeah.
is legend scale doing Beast
yes.
Wars figures. I believe they said there's die casts on these figures, so that's
Ooh.
interesting. Because
Is that common with
Yeah.
Legends? They don't do they
no,
do that
it's
cast
not
in Legends?
common. It's not common with legends.
Oh.
So that's
Primal-
interesting.
Wow.
The Primal's pretty impressive looking. And everything else about the Megatron, but that elongated face to me. I could be wrong because I'm not the biggest Beast Wars fan, but it does look a little long. Like,
It looks like a big head. You're right.
yeah.
Not a fan of the just solid purple. At least the MP had like texture.
Yeah.
It's long and thin rather than short and thick.
Girth, people, girth.
gonna leave that one alone.
Shut up, Nick. God, explain. Some people don't know how good. Right?
Magic Square.
Asshole.
Grimlock.
Anyway.
All right, so is this Legends for them?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because I know that they were doing MP at some point.
Have we seen this
They do a
before?
little MP. Yes.
And
It's,
I
again,
would say, just given the you go back to the Grimlock real quick.
Mhm.
Given the cleanliness of that robot mode lower leg,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have an opportunity to have done better than New Age did on theirs.
we'll see. I'm gonna definitely get the set and see which ones I like better.
Yeah.
So
Are they gonna do all 5 Dinobots, or they just doing the?
they're gonna do well.
Yeah.
They showed 3 today.
Yeah. I mean, well, those are your main 3.
Yeah. Why skip
You
the
know,
other two?
Snarl. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
I don't.
didn't know
I
if they
don't.
were
I don't
planning
believe
on
that.
it.
I don't believe there's a main 3 Dinobots. I believe it is 5. It's always 5, never just 3 plus 2. It is 5 Dinobots to make the team. Just because they didn't come out all in the same episode.
Well,
I would argue that the second most popular Dinobot would probably be Swoop.
you think so?
You think?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I like
Huh.
Snarl a lot. I think Snarl was a
I don't know.
badass.
I've never
I
never
think
thought about this.
I think Swoop is my second favorite,
Yeah.
but that's
I don't know. It could
interesting.
be, but
Swoop seemed to be a little bit smarter than the rest of them, but I don't know if
That's
that's saying much. You know, but
Where's your Grimlock?
I just like
New
Snarl
Age.
because he was just a cool fucking dinosaur. I mean, you know, whatever.
they're naming Hoist Keaton.
Keaton.
Oh,
What are we in New Age now?
Yeah, New Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new. We haven't seen Hoist yet,
mm-hmm.
but I have no interest in him because I have the Magic Square one. So that's just that's just me. But this was a new Legend surprise, I guess.
So is this the first time we'd seen this dude?
And
Which one?
what do
The Metagate.
what is
Is this from the
Blue
Bumblebee
Boy.
movie?
Yes, it is.
like a Blue Boy?
Yeah, it's the blue car.
They're creative on that one.
They just released that red and black triple changer. This is the blue car.
Okay, that was the only slide they had for it.
Yeah.
Naturally.
That's why I was asking. Like, is that the first time we've seen that slide? Was that an actual genuine reveal?
It's the first time I've seen it. but
Yeah, same.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't follow this stuff anymore,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
care. Stuff
especially movie shit. Really don't buy. Don't care at all about the movie crap.
Iron Factory. Yo, I like that. I like their
What
weird
is
ass
that?
shit. That's the Fallen.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking who made that back in the day? Make Toys made the
I
one
don't
that came
remember.
with like the armor and shit.
I forget.
Yeah, that was a cool figure. It was like
That
Chaos
looks
Paladin.
cool as hell. I'll give you that.
A lot of
It
players.
was a really
I
cool-
believe it's IDW. So
Yeah.
it's another piece
Oh, hell
of the
yeah.
IDW collection from them, which they have
That's-
kind of gotten away from.
That's pretty fucking cool looking. Holy
That
shit.
car mode looks dope.
Yeah, it does.
Slick.
God
That's
damn.
slick.
Yeah. I like the stuff that Iron Factory does, and like it's gonna be dangerous because I'm already doing like the New Age comic stuff.
Yeah.
So, like I could see myself getting into like this samurai shit.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta remember, Iron Factory is not known for re-releases, Nick.
That's true.
So it's one of those lines where you gotta
Which
get
one's
them when
this?
you can.
Yeah, get it.
This one's supposed to be.
Well, it's still
That-
around, man.
Oh.
I'm not looking. Hold on. Is it you're still in Iron Factory?
Yeah,
Is that the Sideswipe?
the black one.
Legend. No, that's the Legend
Yeah, that's,
Sideswipe.
the red one's.
Yeah, but
yeah.
they're asking about this black and gray dude here.
Oh,
I have no idea.
good question.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
who
who
that
he's
is.
supposed to be.
I was thinking maybe a piece of Minosaur at first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that one of the Stunticons?
But then,
They-
like, got me out. Like, what the
I
fuck
don't
is
remember
that?
them announcing Sunicons.
Mm.
Anybody in the chat, please pipe in.
Hang on.
Oh, go ahead and pop over. I don't think there's one person in the chat, so it's one of you guys. That's cool with like the Wolverine kind of claws.
Sneak.
but I have no idea.
There you go.
What the fuck is this?
It could be retooled into a beachcomber. It looks like.
Oh God, that's weird.
I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be.
was in the middle of cooking when the
It's a breast
party
former.
panel was going on.
A breast warmer.
Oh,
Great.
it's Leo Kaiser, according to TFW.
Oh,
So
God.
that's part of the combiner that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
actually,
There
they
it
actually
is.
had them. They had them on display. I saw at in one of the
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there's another part of it.
Okay. Now I get it. Yeah, this is
in one of the
kinda dope.
cases they had them on display. So
DX9 Mini, Chrome Dome.
yeah, but again, it was Unique Toys, right? Who did the first one of Chrome Dome, and then MFT knocked off
A
Unique
long
Toys,
time ago, wasn't that?
right? Yeah, and then the MFT knockoff was
Fans Hobby
of
did
that one.
Didn't Fans? Is it Fans Hobby or Fans Project?
No,
Fans Project
no.
did it.
This is a
These
legend
are-
scale.
Yeah.
This is legend scale.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no,
That's
I'm
kind of
probably-
cool. I like the vehicle
It's not bad.
mode.
I'm probably gonna get in on this one.
Huh.
There's some other pictures that they showed on this panel.
All right. The driver actually working is cool. In such a small piece, that I like that they took the effort and did that.
Yeah, they've been partnering with Magic Square to make these for DX9. They just did the double dealer, double cross.
Mm.
So I like that they're not jumping in on here's a season 1 Legends G1 figure. They're going a little
Right.
more
Yeah.
obscure, so you might get some characters you didn't think you would get from them down the road.
What's it? Okay.
Oh, go ahead. What do you need?
No, what was that last slide? That's also.
I
Optimus.
yeah.
They're doing the Power Master Optimus
Oh,
Prime
and then there's
in Legend Scale Brainstorm. I think
Double
is on
Dealer.
top.
Double dealer and then.
I think
I guess that's brainstorm. Yeah, you're
that's
right.
Brainstorm on top.
Nice.
Oh,
So
look at that. Yeah, no one's doing season 4 stuff in Legend Scale, right?
no, not
currently.
MFT did it. MFT did all the headmasters.
Yeah.
But it's MFT, and they were all knockoffs.
Then we got Unique Toys. Ooh, Stinger from the movie. I think that's what his name was.
Yeah. Like the Bumblebee
No.
copy.
This is
No.
Dino. This is Dino.
Oh, this is Dino. Okay,
This is not
he's
Stinger.
not.
Oh,
yeah,
Dino.
Dino's the different guy. Yeah, he's
Oh,
the.
okay.
And I've got this on pre-order.
This is pretty cool looking. Like
It looks pretty sharp. It's
I'm not a big fan of the movie shit. I just don't like most
Again.
of the designs. But when they
Agreed.
come off some of these one-offs, like of these characters that were greatly designed, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
For
E.
me, it's the movie shit
No,
can
no,
get
yeah,
too
no.
busy sometimes, like too much going
Very.
on.
It was
Oh,
very.
it is. I agree with you. In the movie, they are too busy.
Parts thrown together.
But I do. Well, I think they how they figured what they do with the figures is they try to make it like they did in the movie. Look how they think it would realistically look.
Yeah.
That was
and-
Michael Bay's thing when they first
Right.
got into Transformers.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you want to see things that look like a part of a car that,
And
that
I
it
get
turns
that,
into.
but his
the body,
shit-
right?
But it's not what we want. No, it's not what
Yeah,
we want.
but we want robots, motherfucker. That's what you want.
To me, this is an impressive pose with the arms crossed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Is you
I'm
Toys
sure.
like pretty much doing all movie stuff now?
yes.
Oh, cool. So they give you both
Glad
options.
they found their bag.
That's true.
I mean, that's the thing with these companies. You got to
Yeah.
find your niche.
Uh,
You're kind of out on the G1 stuff. Like I think it's too late for Unique Toys.
yeah,
Get
They
back
were in
into
for a
that
while.
game. Yeah, but it's been a while. It's kind of late for you to jump back in. So
I
what
think-
can we do?
Yeah, true.
I think my like of these figures is that they have they took what was generally a very simple aesthetic that was very easy to see how it got from robot to car mode or alt mode, and they stepped up the level of engineering from a lot of these companies to the point where you're like, I don't know how that robot, which is round and you know, humanoid and disparate, and there's no kibble on it, and now we have a complete car that you know, like or a complete truck,
Right.
like with what Unique Toys did with their Challenger Optimus Prime. Like, it's just so impressive that is what
I get you.
Yeah.
My issue with the movie designs is 99% of these bots are unrecognizable on who they're supposed to be in bot mode. And that was always my problem. Like, that's
100%.
why I liked the way the Bumblebee
especially the
movie did it.
Decepticons.
You know, the Bumblebee movie, I think, had the nice balance between the two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're not wrong.
They fucked up with Mirage.
Until Wheeljack and then Mirage, yeah.
So what's this one? Is this supposed to be Skids?
I don't know. Click.
Yeah, didn't they say they were
Yes,
doing those
Skids and Mudflap.
Skids?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skids
let's
and
get
Mudflap.
Skids and Mudflap.
Yep. Okay.
And Derek B is gonna unfriend me and Eric B because we're pre-ordering these.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. Eric was buying movie stuff.
I didn't either.
That's I like stupid shit
Yeah.
like this when the doors open.
Yeah, it's always a nice touch
Yeah.
as long as
I
it works.
like it
Oh,
if it
God,
doesn't
As long
sacrifice
as it-
engineering.
Exactly, as long as it works.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, they lost me now.
Was that barricade?
That fucking gizmo looking motherfucker.
Gives Mudflap, the two freaking retards.
Oh wow, one of the Goober brother guy. Yeah. That's what's funny about them.
Rocky Road?
I like watching them beat each other's ass. It was like funny, but oh
Comic
man,
relief. That's what it's about.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's totally-
At least they don't combine this time to form one vehicle.
That's
That
true.
was kind of a
'Cause weren't-
cool. That's kind of a cool gimmick.
Yeah, weren't they at first
gonna
like the
lie.
ice cream truck that went together?
Yes.
One was the
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
and one was running. Yeah. And then they turned
Gang
into two like
Toys.
cars, separate cars.
What the hell?
What are we looking at right now? I'm sorry. I'm
Gang
looking at
Toys, and I think
Hang Tight
this is
Swoop.
They're
fucking
Dinobots.
Swoop.
Oh, no combiner
Yeah.
Would
of the Dino.
not have guessed that.
No,
No combiner of the Dino.
What is that?
Yeah.
Holy shit! This is
Swoop.
Gang Toys Swoop.
Yep.
Shit.
It's stylized as hell.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's what they do, though. I mean, they're just
Well, let's see if this works. I mean, I know people bought the Predaking, but that's
Yeah.
because I think there was no Predaking option.
I
really.
think
So
you're
what's
right.
the difference there? Like,
Yeah.
we'll see if people really
No.
like the stylized look.
I think you hit the
or-
nail on the head. I think at the time there was no Predaking option to go up against them. So it's like,
Still
fuck
is-
it. That's it. You know.
You know, they redid it in Legend scale for
Right.
Legends collectors. Get,
Yep.
I guess a version of Predaking. So
So this
yeah,
is toy
the
one,
Dinobots
right?
are different. Dinobots are different.
Yeah.
There
That's
are
true.
Dinobots already out there, and most people don't. I mean, Dinobots usually don't combine.
Yeah.
So, like, it depends. This one might not hit as hard. We'll see.
Yeah.
Is
I
King
like-
Toy Toys Toy World?
I don't know. I can't keep up. With
I
it.
don't
can't remember
know.
if they,
I'm
if
not
they
sure.
broke off from Toy World or
And now they got D Spider.
I don't know what this is.
If this
Spider's
was
probably
just
be the
something
hands.
that they showed on at the end.
The
They should've-
hands, the
the fucking
hands
hand.
combined to be the spider.
Oh,
Oh.
good eye, Scott. Good eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see, and that's where King Toys really loses me.
It's like they feel like they have to find. They have to man.
Like
Everything
every
has to
little
be
piece has to be a
used for
bot.
something. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
And-
the feet were wolves for Predaking.
Yep.
I don't really.
Yeah.
There was wasn't there a gorilla involved too?
Yes,
Yes, there was. He was the
yeah,
pants. He was the monkey
His
pants.
monkey pants.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
right.
weird ass thing.
So
And
this
the
is
hands were like
Mechanical
crabs or
Skull
weren't they?
Studio. I haven't heard of them before.
They did,
They did the,
a Legend Scale Armada
Armada
Okay.
Starscream.
Star
Just
Script.
right-
So
Okay,
This
so that's
looks
what they're
like-
showing here, right?
They're
Yeah.
showing the
No, this is,
Ramjet here.
Ramjet, okay.
Oh, this is Ramjet.
I
Is
mean,
it
here
Ramjet
you
or is it
go.
Skywarp?
Well,
I think they said
so that's
Ramjet.
they said Ramjet on the thing, but you got a point because both the Skywarp was a repaint of the Ramjet mold.
Yeah, I'm just going
Yeah,
by what I
so-
see off TFW. They're
Yeah.
saying Skywarp, so who knows?
Yeah, please, because I have no fucking clue.
But
I
again,
haven't been following this stuff for
this
a
is-
long
this is-
time. I'm starting to get back in because of the fucking MMC shit.
This is the popularity of Legends now, where people are making more and more Legends scale stuff.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at someone doing it not G1. So now
And,
you
This
got
is
you
a
know,
pretty
company.
fucking clean.
It is. It's a nice. It's well done.
It's
And,
not bad.
You know,
It's a seeker, right? So it's going to
Yeah.
get more action than your mom for the mold.
Sure. Why not?
you know, you got now a Beast. You got a company doing Legend Scale Beast War figures for your Beast Wars fans. Now you get Armada stuff in Legend Scale. So
Legend
Is that a
Scale's
little
blowing
that's
up.
a little diaclone
I mean,
figure
but Legend
down there.
Scale has been blowing up for a while.
Long time.
so-
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I see Scott right here.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for Fansoys to wind up jumping in that in the game.
No,
If they're
no.
not if
Oh,
they're
this
not new
fucking
age.
thing.
Isn't this? I think this is the last one of the bunch, or second to last. One of the two.
Did you go into this,
Silverbolt
Scott?
was a mess.
I went into the first one
Pretty-
and I
Pretty
didn't like
badass.
it. Yeah, and so I ended up
Okay.
selling it.
All right.
I've seen
Yeah,
reviews of the other ones. They're fucking trash.
Silverbolt was disgusting.
Oh, this is the Star Toy
Green-
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Green Star Toys.
Green Star,
Oh.
yeah.
Aren't they the ones that make the cheap toys anyway? I thought they made cheap shit anyway, don't they?
I mean,
I don't know.
I swear I thought they were doing
I
stuff
could see
that.
it.
I think these were like $100 a piece or some shit.
Well, maybe that's their new
See,
and
again-
improved version.
These are things that if you're a company starting with Transformers, I don't get why you would do this. Why you would make something that people aren't really gonna want. I mean, obviously there
Yeah.
were people who went in,
Yeah.
but you know, like this is just me. Like you look at that Skull Studio that's doing
Mhm.
Armada stuff. You got the other company doing the Beast War stuff. Do something that's not being done already.
Yeah.
And with that represents the fandoms though. Like if you're gonna jump into MP right now, I think if I was a company, the first thing I would do, I'm making an MP Computron right out the gate. That's the first thing I would do.
MP Sharkticon, because people
Something
will
that's
only build
not
that shit.
there.
Or the
you'd get
Phaeton.
attention.
Yep,
Yeah.
you would get attention. Like if you had a
Yeah.
G1 accurate Sharkticon, Computron, Abominus, and these new scales for these, and you're the only one, so you have no competition, and
Just be
everybody's
like-
gonna want it to fill in the collection.
Yeah.
That's where I would start. Not with
Yeah,
a
no,
prime.
not with this.
No,
No,
and,
not
you know,
with this. But
and
like,
then they were trash.
see, like what I think you could do, because the MP cars need updates.
Sure.
That's true too. Look at
If you were,
look at how excited people are about tracks.
yeah, if you were a new company and you look at what Mach Toys is doing with the Seekers, and you're
that with
a
the
new
cars?
company, fucking do the Lambos and Datsuns.
Yeah.
It's not a. I think it would be a smart decision instead of I'm coming out the gate with Devastator.
Yeah.
Here's another prime to add to the
That-
50 million that are out there.
Oh Christ! God, what a
What was that? Wolfie?
monstrosity!
I didn't have anything to say.
Ooh, X-Transbots. All right. Now we're going on that.
This is Legend Scale, huh?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
The
For
leg-
Defensor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Legends.
Yeah.
That's the Legends
Mhm.
one.
Huh.
Damn.
I'm in because no one's doing a Defensor, so X Transbots is going to get the money for my Defensor.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. No one has done that. Ooh.
Hey, Ironhide, all right.
that's fucking
the
legends, right?
X-Trans.
Look at
That's
that.
No,
This
no.
is MP.
No, this is MP.
Oh, that's an MP.
That's
The
MP?
Ironhide is MP. Yes, the Ironhide is MP. Looks good.
Mm.
I
It
thought
does
looks
look
pretty
good. I think so
Doesn't
too.
look as good as the one that's gonna come in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
No, this isn't bad. This isn't bad.
This is not
No.
a bad effort. No.
good
Yeah.
old petty fan toys for you.
Love it.
Mhm.
Love it.
Yep.
That's my concern is the windshield.
Yeah.
Well,
Lines
I
in
mean,
it.
and it's X Transbots, so it's totally hit or miss on how their engineering is going to
Yeah, I
be.
mean, flip a coin, right?
Right.
Yeah, true.
Well, you can say the same thing for fan toys too. Let's be honest.
Not in my experience.
don't
I mean,
think
they have
so.
more hits. They have more hits.
Oh, they
But
have more.
they
Oh,
can be.
yeah.
They can definitely make. They got plenty of misses out there.
They
Yeah,
do.
dude,
They
I'm
do.
not-
Cup is
But
one of my
what I would
favorite
Are we
say
talking?
is-
pictures.
Hold on, are we talking
Cooch-
QC wise or just like?
Engineering wise, QC
Engineering,
To be-
yeah.
I mean,
They could totally be overly complicated in engineering. They've got plenty of them out there like that. But what they don't have is they don't have engineering. They only have a couple of examples of where the engineering was so shitty that the quality of the figure actually was down because it was of potential
Yeah.
breakages or thin parts or
Mhm.
whatever.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it all goes into it, and it's all opinion. Come on.
Yeah. Your experience may vary.
Exactly. I most of what I've gotten from X Transbots, I've enjoyed. I haven't gotten any stinkers.
I'll
They're
tell you
all
this
pretty
much:
good.
it's going to be $50 to $100 cheaper than Fans Choice. So
that's
That's probably true. It's me. That's probably
If
true.
it wasn't before, it's going to be now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I like some.
I didn't see
There,
these.
there,
Nice.
there's problems. Obviously, looking at the front of the bot. Okay, I don't like the windshield. I don't like the angles and how it clips here. Okay, I don't like that. That doesn't look like an MP bot to me. But you look at this back, and that's fucking clean as shit, and I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate
Yeah.
a good backside.
Mhm.
That's
not bad.
Accessories and gimmicks.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is pretty clean. It's just that the chest that everybody's had a problem with anyway. And I guess just until I see Fans
Skis?
toys. Yeah, was it?
I don't
wasn't he
remember
one
that
of the
episode.
ones that was
It was
skiing on the water?
Very first episode, wasn't it?
I don't know.
where they were all skiing,
Um,
heading towards the dam where they met Spike and.
Right.
Yeah. And Sparkplug,
Remember-
right?
Remember,
Yeah.
they flew in the first 2 episodes.
That's true.
Yeah, for that
Yeah.
miniseries, they
Yeah.
flew.
Yeah, Autobots could fly back in those days, I guess.
It's that thing from that episode.
Yeah.
So
Of course, if
Never
you have
bothered me when they do
Ironhide,
that.
you're gonna have Ratchet naturally.
I
I-
don't even show you the front.
Ratchet was one of my favorite characters. When
Why
I was a
don't
kid.
you
I
show you the
liked him,
front?
So
That's weird.
Kiss my ass.
yeah,
This was they did show you the front. This was a turnaround slide. It was actually in motion.
Oh,
They showed you a full
okay,
360.
okay.
Yeah.
Fans toys.
all right.
Cool,
There,
baby.
little Magnus.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I don't
think the
know that I
Magnus,
will.
I think he looks good though.
Yeah, he looks
I wanna get
amazing to
this.
me.
I
He
saw,
looks just stout, dude.
I
God
saw
damn.
people complaining about the transparent windows in a forum, and they were saying that they want the solid red like the toy.
Eat a dick.
Well,
like
okay,
that.
when they make their toy version color, then you buy that one.
Yeah,
you
just
know,
tell
like-
them all to eat a dick.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah.
here's an interesting part about this
Mhm.
particular picture. We all know that this is going to be this is made off of the Optimus Prime mold, right?
Sure.
But look at the
Yeah.
crotch.
No,
Look at the
Yeah,
crotch.
it's not Optimus's.
It's not Optimus's crotch.
I noticed that there is definitely some parts, not parts sharing here.
Correct.
Original parts.
We'll see that in a minute when we get to it,
Interesting. So he
He's
has
got
a different.
He's got the poses, man.
So he
Yeah,
has a
he's
different
got their
penis than Optimus Prime. Oh, okay.
Look at that leg kick.
Interesting.
So
We're
here,
gonna stand next to
Here
Prime.
it
Like, Prime, you're
Okay,
awesome.
so what
Prime.
we're seeing, it has to clip in.
Yeah.
So that's why you're seeing that on the Magnus,
Yeah.
line, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Now, is that their actual prime, or is that like a just?
That's theirs. Yes.
I think it's theirs, and I was wondering why they just didn't
Yeah.
go ahead and show like everything. This is our prime. Here's the trailer. Here's all the accessories.
Yeah.
I don't know why they
I don't
didn't do
think
that.
they can release it all at once. So
Shit'll be like
Yeah, that's the
800
thing.
bucks
I
by
don't
then.
know. That would be interesting. How are you going to release that Prime? Are you going to do it in 2 pieces or 1? Make people buy the trailer separate? I will
question.
probably
Yeah.
buy the Prime.
People
Really
have been
comes
saying
out.
that
Yeah.
they think that once Fans Toys does Megatron and Optimus, they're done. That's been
I don't know where that
Well,
comes from, though.
That's been
Where
a
does that even come from?
That was
Silly.
my opinion of with the way they looked like they were going.
Yeah.
I thought that the last 2 figures that they're going to do, because the rumor has always been and I never saw where they said this, but just this is before I was collecting when Fans Toys started. Their goal was to make all 4 seasons, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, and the way I was watching, and they haven't done Prime yet. They haven't done any of those big main guys yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they're waiting to do that towards the end,
Mhm.
in case Takara comes after them. Well, you know what? We're done.
Yeah. My
But
thing.
now I'm
good
not
theory.
so sure.
My thing.
Just
my
a theory
thing
of mine.
was,
It's just a theory.
I think what they're gonna end up doing is a deluxe release of a new trailer, because that's the first thing they ever did.
Yeah, it was the MP trailer.
Mhm.
So like that might be something that's kind of like nice, full circle for them to do. I don't know. I don't know. They say they're gonna finish these combiners, and they're showing us more and more shit every year.
Well,
mean-
so
They gotta finish those. Come on.
well, no, well,
Right,
Superion's
I mean-
done.
Oh,
Superion's
so
done.
Super Show
The figures
Figures
are
done.
coming.
Okay.
The figures are coming in, I believe, April.
This year?
Scott, right?
April. Yeah, April for the
So,
Imperial box.
Within the next month or 2,
And then they
finally
But
see.
the interesting thing is that they didn't show us any
nothing
more
about
of
Menasor.
Menasor here. Yeah.
Yep.
So what's left to do
No
with
progress.
Menasor?
The
Dead
robot.
Dead End and the actual like
Combined.
Skeletons.
yeah better pieces.
I like
Yeah,
this
this
one.
is
though. I
clean.
like this.
This is clean as shit.
Yeah, this is
it's sexy.
it's separate. Oh yeah, because the robot. Never mind.
I was thinking about going. Ooh, I like that head.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty fucking awesome, man. God damn.
It reminds me
Yeah,
of.
both
It wasn't IDW. It was the people before that. Dreamwave.
Mhm.
And you see the name change, right?
Marge.
Marg.
No,
No,
He's
it's not
talking about
Fantoys.
Fantastic Model.
Huh.
Yeah, I've always wondered how they decide what to put under the other banners.
I think. I mean, if I was to venture a guess, the popularity of the character that's going to attract attention from Takara.
So here they've got these back under Fans Toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know why? Because I don't think Takara's ever going to do it. So that's why they're like, fuck it, we can put it on the fan toys.
maybe. So here's the thing, and I pointed this out in the chat. But look at the arm mode here. The actual treads for Scavenger are tucked into the black forearm, and then they has faux treads up top.
Yeah, that was a good catch. That's a good catch. Yeah.
Good ice.
That's different.
Nice. Good pull.
Yeah.
This isn't all in one, right?
Well, that's the weird part about it, right? Is
Like, 'cause where are you putting that hand?
Take a guess.
Well, I mean,
Bend over. Bend over.
yeah, he's. I touch myself. No.
because we do know that Scrapper.
See, I think that black
has
piece is a
all of
separate
his-
thing.
You think it is? Is that
And
Brett?
it goes over
It
his
looks-
legs. Yeah.
Oh,
He goes
okay.
over the top.
Well, that's
So here's the thing. Look at the robot mode.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the black tucked in behind his back.
Let me see that. I don't remember that.
if you go, so right here you can see it, but you also saw it where you were, so you can see a little bit of it here, but go back or go forward a number of slides. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Another one.
Keep going.
Next.
Right here.
Right there.
See the black under his arm?
Are you talking
No.
about this right here? Do you see where my cursor is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just over, just to the
That's
left,
purple.
just a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Just over to the left, just a little bit.
Yeah, but if you go
Right
to the
there?
left,
Right there.
black, yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
I
Is that
don't
black
know.
or is
I
that
don't
your
know.
shade?
that.
You might be right. I don't know.
Because here's what everybody else has hypothesized too, is because Scrapper has an overly wide chest, and they're thinking that his like pylons for his rear heel, like all of that tucks into Scrapper.
I think all in one is a mistake, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with you.
I don't think it's all in one.
I think Fans Toys complicates their transformations enough as it is.
That to me
We'll
looks
see.
like a box you put over his legs.
It might
Could be, and that's
It-
what that's what I would hope they would do, but you never know.
Because
That's hilarious.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
look
guessing
at
right
the-
now, but
That chest.
if
is
you look at
hilarious.
if you look at the treads, good night, Cal. If you look down here, there's these pegs, okay, and then when you look over here,
You see the peg holes underneath the black.
You're not wrong.
Could be.
see, I think that black that you think is black, I think that's just like a shadow over the purple.
Might be.
Maybe I'm wrong though.
Could
Remember, it is a render.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So no. Take a look here at that right there. Yeah, exactly right.
yeah,
Let me see that. Got it
yeah.
in front of me.
I can't tell. Let me see.
No, like that. I see it,
Enhance.
Scott. I see it.
It won't fucking begin.
I still don't know if you can fit a fist in there.
I don't know either.
you can fit a fist anywhere if you're daring enough.
With enough lube, anything is possible.
Yeah.
If you're
Dream
brave
big.
enough.
Enough energon juice. You just see enough energon juice.
So take a look at Scrapper and how big his chest is.
Mhm.
This was the hypothesizing that was going on is that the pylons that he has, basically
For
his
his heel.
Yep. That it's all tucking in.
really
there.
hope
And that's
not.
why
I
it's
really
really
hope not.
wide.
Interesting. It's really interesting.
I certainly don't think they need to do it. It's not a necessity. If they're not selling it as such.
But I'm wondering if this is part of them realizing how heavy their fucking bots are in the first place. That this makes it a little more stable if you do it this way.
Yeah.
Could be.
Allegedly.
I like that it can do that. Fold up the crane.
Yeah, I do too. Actually,
Yeah,
I think that's
very
awesome.
nice.
Because one of the, I guess some people probably like the crane hanging out. One of the annoying things for me always was I wish I could just fold it up somewhere nice and clean. But
I think it's a better alt mode than the Scrapper
Okay.
is.
Warhorse.
All right. I see what you're talking about now.
It's nice.
It's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So it actually has a torso, an abdomen.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't. Although
Yeah.
it seems to be doing the same funky thing with the windshield, which I find interesting.
yeah, a little bit. It's the windshield looks like it sticks out a bit more. I don't know on the bottom.
Yeah, but
the lower
like,
part, but
this area right here,
mm-hmm.
that's so much better than what anybody else.
I
has
wish
done.
that was what the
Yeah.
car had done, what we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's just so much better.
Fuck yeah.
This is beautiful.
Well, yeah. Look at how. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Back's a little panely, but
Oh yeah,
Little-
now and
Yeah,
a little
then
bit of a back
all
hike.
right there.
Yeah,
Let's give X Transbots a little bit though. That lower leg is better on X Transbots. The outside of it, it's cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the side profile looks really good. I'm surprised. You know, most of the time I hate side profiles.
And
This looks
again,
good on him though. It looks good.
under another name,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
Fans Toys.
And look at all
Yeah,
those
see, it's
faces.
weird.
Look at what. Well.
So look at all those faces. I wonder what they're trying to do there. Who they're competing with.
Huh.
They never give that many faces out. The only, last time they did that was the Perceptor when they released it at the same time as the Transbots.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, this was a total. This was a total dick slap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
but
absolutely
no question.
But
No
it's what they
question.
do. But
Yeah.
it's what they do.
That's what they
It's
do.
what they
Yeah.
do.
And that's
They've
fine.
always
I
been
don't
like
care.
this.
We've come to we get the bad behavior so often. We've come to just take it, accept it as it's normal for them.
It'd be weird if they didn't do it.
Right? Exactly.
But yeah, again,
I like the
this
ratchet
is
smirk there.
this
for that
is
first
third
ad.
party fucking with third party.
Old school.
Who gives a
True.
fuck?
That's a good point.
It looks like they give you a bunch of the heads. Oh, okay. Never
We
mind.
can sit back and giggle when it's third party on third party
I
crime.
think you're gonna get more.
I'm out.
This is.
Nah,
In the
I'm
end,
glad they
they're
they
both
saved me some money
thieves.
on.
Oh, more
Yeah, they
tape.
saved-
You know?
more
These are
tape.
just the one they showed off today already.
That's stupid.
One-
Alright, alright.
In the end, both of these companies are thieves. So
Oh,
Yeah, there's no
That's
argument.
how
with
I've
that.
always.
I mean,
looked
there's
at
no.
it.
I mean, there
I've
is
always
no
been told
argument
I'm
there.
wrong, but that's how I've
I mean, they're
always
not
looked at it.
KOs, but it's still
Well,
what they're doing is not legal.
It's
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's, still,
theft.
it's intellectual. It's intellectual
Yeah,
property theft,
IP
whatever
theft
you want to
is
call
still
it.
theft.
It's it's just not a knockoff.
yeah.
People
Um,
will justify what they want to buy, however they want to.
We're all guilty of it. Just who
Yeah,
cares?
Sure.
We want
I
our
mean-
shit.
I would say a much better quality knockoff at times.
I never went and
Most
got
of
this
the time.
goddamn ratchet.
What?
Ravage.
What's
I still have to pick up their Ravage too.
what is that white Ravage? What is that?
There was an Autobot version of Ravage.
There
too.
was an Autobot version. I can't remember his
one of those
fucking
Encore
name.
releases.
Is this Ocular Max that we're looking at?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That Ravage was actually pretty damn good.
yeah.
Did you
it
have those
was.
tapes? E?
I got the gray.
I had the
I got
Ravage
black silver.
and the Rumble and Frenzy.
Yeah,
I
that,
didn't
I've got
do
the
the
Rumble and
birds.
Frenzy.
The birds were I thought
Yeah.
were
the
Too
bird
big.
sucked.
The birds
Too
aren't
big.
great. Yeah, the birds
Yeah.
aren't
too
great.
big to justify.
We were-
Even though the Ravage and
Yeah.
Rumble are too big, but I
Yeah.
was still able to justify it. The birds were just like, no, I can't.
This I can't wait for. This I think is April. release.
It's
Pretty good.
Yeah,
It's tough,
we're
you
looking
know,
at the Perfection Series hotspot.
okay.
One for sure.
Yeah. So he does
That-
the base too. Cool.
When you
We've seen hotspot before, correct?
Yeah.
Or is this
Yes,
new?
although this is the most finished we've seen him so far,
yeah.
Okay.
and that's because he's right around the corner.
Didn't someone like get an early copy of this?
Yeah, I mean they had it at
Pake for Life or whatever?
BotCon and TFCon.
No, I mean like
Oh
on a
yeah,
YouTube
Pake
video.
did. You're right. You're right. Pake did. Yep.
I like the look of that defensor.
Clean.
So how tall is this defensor?
I think
Maybe
it's
the
19.
same height as their Bruticus, so he is a little short.
Yeah, they're
So he's not
he's
really going
significant-
to.
If you're a scale hound,
not gonna
it's
scale
not
with
going to
the
scale
Zeta.
with.
He
the
is
Toy
significantly
World and
smaller
Zeta.
than anything they
Gotcha.
put out.
yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha, okay. So either at this point, maybe if you're a scale hound, you're hoping they do all the combiners in this scale, so it'll
Yeah.
match. But it's
They
not
are.
going to match your Toy World,
If you're into
No,
the
not at all.
and your toy. It's not going to match your Toy World and Fans Toys right now. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
no.
Okay, let's see if I can find this.
Interesting choice. Interesting play. They might have got more play, more backers on it if it did scale with the other ones that were already out,
100%.
because it is also the only defensor.
But they are good individual robot modes. I mean, for
I have.
if you're
That's
into
what I've
that.
heard.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I'm
Those
not
actually scale.
see- I went to BBTS to try and see, but they only have the height for for the individual figures.
And I think the reason why they're shorter for the combined mode is because
All in
they
one.
wanted the individual figures to scale with their fellow Autobots or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because that was one thing I was looking at the BBTS thing, bro, and this hotspot's 10 inches tall. so
10
he's a-
points,
Right.
10.7 inches according to
That's
this.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's
It's still
pretty
huge.
tall.
It's a big boy.
So-
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a big
so that's-
boy.
Their
That's-
onslaught was the same way, right? And in order to make him bigger, to be able to scale with everything else, he would have just towered.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wouldn't have scaled
So just
well.
to think about it, MP10 is 9.5.
Right.
Mm.
it's interesting. Like
Oh
what
man, this is what got me here.
The way that this his barrel folds up on the back,
Yeah.
best use of that, like
Yeah.
perfect.
That's pretty.
I think you're right.
agree. That's pretty good.
It's the
And
cleanest
then
of
look
it.
at that, and then
Look.
look at that cleanliness. Like
Yeah.
you just
It's pretty amazing.
I like the gimmick, so baby, I'm buying combiners.
Baby.
I
Didn't go,
wonder if
"Woo."
MMC
She didn't hear
give
you.
you. Yeah, she'll hear that. Believe me. I wonder if they are going to give you an option with this, or if it's just there to cover the wheels. Because isn't there, or is it the scoop at the bottom? There was something where you had an alternate transformation for this, isn't there?
Was that the Fans Toys one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That just looks good.
Yeah.
And I do really like the fact that his arms turn after the treads rather than before. I think that is one of the weaknesses of the Toy World one. Is that those treads are a part of his torso rather than a part of the arm. So it doesn't screw with the wing on the front.
Okay, so they're gonna do fucking Baldigus or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Ruination.
Whatever.
Is it or that's not? Yeah, they're right. It's
That's
not four colors.
Ruination.
Yeah, Ruination. Yeah, get your money's worth out of the mold, I guess.
Yeah. Why not?
Fans hobby. Wingman. So which one is this, guys? Because I don't know.
Is he the one that the two planes freaking mashed together?
It's a repaint of that.
Each unit.
G2 doesn't exist in my world, so
Is it G2?
yeah, it's G2 pillars.
Oh, okay. So it's a G2 Dreadwing. Okay, that's what it is. Thanks. That's pretty dope.
Did Dreadwing have a G2 figure?
I don't know.
Back in the day. Yeah, some of these repaints they do are questionable.
I like the colors on it.
Yeah, they're nice colors for sure.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. So you can do, yeah.
They do butt stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking at that gigantic fucking
Power
God
Master.
Magnus or whatever.
That getting right?
Yeah, the God Bomber or whatever.
The Saber Team, 3 transformable robots.
Yeah, the Star Saber.
Yeah,
that's
they're doing
from the Armada
mini-cons.
Saber, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
forgot about this. They're doing mini cons.
Yeah, the mini cons.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're doing the Shield too.
Oh, is this Mega? Whose gun is this? Oh, the Naval Prime or whatever.
Naval Commander.
Yeah.
Hashtag not my
Oh wow.
transformer.
So yeah, they're doing the shield, the blaster, and the thing. Nemesis colors of the other
Yeah.
Prime there.
It's actually the first time they called him Nemesis Prime.
Little mini con for him. Test shot in progress. Here we go.
Oh, this is for Tidal Wave.
Yeah. That's all they did?
Yeah,
Goddamn.
That's what
Yep.
that's what this is now.
So we show you fucking what we've been doing for years and a couple new things.
Yep.
We got some new repaints for
Yeah,
you.
I'm trying to think. When's the last time that any third-party panel dropped a huge bomb? I say 2019 Wrestling with the Fort Max.
Yeah, you're probably not right.
I'd have to say
Right.
when the Fans Toys dropped their freaking picks for Ultra Magnus.
Would you put that as on the same length, the same? What's the word I want to use?
Plain.
Level.
Yeah, same level as Fort Max. Because that Fort Max, everyone was like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?"
I'd just say that pre-pandemic, you actually got drops in these panels, And now it seems like it's maybe one company who's actually revealing anything, and everybody
Yeah,
else is
things
just
have
showing
changed
you
for
what they've
sure.
already done.
I don't know. Like even pre-pandemic, the panels had started going down. Like, ugh. Because I remember before Baltimore skipping a couple of the third-party panels and just being like, "Fuck it," and then looking back and not being sorry at all. I can't remember. It must have been like 2018 and 2017. Because, or it might have been 2019 with that Fort Max release. Because I don't think that's like that big a thing.
Wait, who's Fort Max? Fans
Fans
Toys?
Toys ones.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was in that room. Everyone was like, "Holy shit, they're really gonna do this."
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That like fucking ball drop moment.
Fans Toys Fort Max, but yeah, I'd say Fans Toys Fort Max over what I said.
That's still not gonna happen ever. I guarantee it.
That would be fucking dope though. I'd drive around with that bitch in my passenger seat of my car. I don't fucking care.
This is my son.
Like, hey, I'm using the HOV lane. Another passenger.
You could probably get away with that.
Overall, just to start a fight because it's already 11 o'clock.
Let's go.
Well, wait. Before you go, Nick, isn't somebody actually making like a 4-foot tall Metroplex or something like that?
Like toys?
Huts Lionel.
Yeah.
That's Lionel.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was making like a really huge freaking Metroplex. It might be-
I haven't
know who you're
heard much
talking
out
about.
of him. I haven't
He's been
heard much
quiet.
out of him, but yeah. Like toys, right?
Yeah.
All right,
What are you
go ahead.
guys more excited for, the MMC Devi or the Fans Toys one?
Neither.
No.
I'm not excited.
You didn't
for
include
I'm not
X
excited
Transbots
for
Devi
anything
in that.
Fans
In
Toys
that.
Combiner.
Well, do you? Okay, the X Transbots W too.
Vectron Labs.
I'm not excited for any Fans Toys combiners until freaking we get the finished products.
Yeah, until you actually see them all finished.
Yeah. I'm not trusting Fans Toys
Yeah.
combiners until the first
I don't-
one is finished. And
I don't blame you for that.
I'm
At
gonna-
this rate.
I'm gonna be honest. Before MMC started these all-in-one combiners, they looked to be in trouble. Like there were some Ocular Max releases and Perfection releases that were not well received. Like Cliff Jumper, Trailbreaker, or Hoist. Which one of them?
yeah.
Yeah, but they came out a while ago. That's been.
That's what I'm saying. Like the start of their turnaround was like Skylinks and their these all-in-ones.
Yeah. I really enjoyed their reformatted line. I have a lot of stuff from that.
Yeah. I love their stuff. Like I probably have more MMC product than anything else.
Is that all they're doing right now? Is tapes and combiners?
Seems like it.
Seems like it, man. I don't think they've released a singular bot in a while. They did a Death Source a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. That's part of the reformatted.
Yeah,
thing.
the formatted. And then they just released the repaint of him, Double Dealer. That came out in the fall. And this Hotspot is next.
Yeah.
If you want a Hellion alternative, it's on sale for $60, bro. Oh, one thing that they did.
Did we go through all the slides?
Yeah. I was gonna pop off here and for a hangout soon, but yeah, one of the cool things that I actually thought that the MMC did too was releasing the separate body for the IDW Megatron, so that you could buy a cheaper version, so that you could put the other parts on, so you could have minor Megatron and then Autobot Megatron. If you
Yeah. Awesome idea.
All right, I'm losing fucking steam, guys. It's after 11.
All right. When do you want to go? You want to go off and just go on and stay in regular hangout? No.
Sounds good.
Yep,
No
I'll see you
broadcasting.
over there.
Nick, can you create it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not in the house, so
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
No
walking
problem.
to the store. So
Yeah, I'll make sure that I link it to the other group first, so that I don't forget.
All right. Nice.
Next week, we're supposed to be visited by the ghost of Hobbits past, so hopefully that comes through.
What?
Fucking
Yeah.
angry troll.
We
that he is.
will see.
And
Will he
Well,
make an
angry
appearance?
troll.
I feel like I'm trying to catch a leprechaun for
I
a
know,
pot
right?
of gold. Goddamn.
gonna fucking chain that little bastard up.
Well, my luck, how we just get cereal out of it. Fuck.
Like each other. All right, guys. As we say every week, peace, love, and hair grease. We're out. Love you guys.
Adios.
See you.
Peace.